That's obviously very disappointing. We came into this tournament, as you said, a team that travels well. I think the conditions in Nepal has been a lot better than we expected. So all in all, very disappointed, especially with the batting. I thought with the bowling we sort of, excuse me, after our first game sort of adapted well, but we just couldn't get our batting unit to fire.
So how do you summarize this Nepal series?
Disappointing. Obviously, if you walk away with any loss, without any wins, it's always disappointing. But I think it's more in the matter that we lost. Winning the toss today and chasing 220, you would have taken that any day. And unfortunately, our batting let us down.
So Namibia has now 2 matches left to play with UAE. So do you still see Namibia in top 3?
I think we can. We have to obviously win maybe 1 or 2 in UAE against a strong UAE side. It also depends on other results. I think UAE play home and away here, so it's still in our own hands, which is a good thing. And it's a quick turnaround time. We travel to UAE tomorrow and play 2 games within the week, so we're going to have to do well to sort of recover from these losses, and then hopefully we can squeeze a win when we play them.
So the injuries of your prime play even made you step in the field and do the fielding. So did the injuries cost much in this tour?
Luckily I didn't field, it was Pierre de Bruin, but I was next in line. Obviously, injuries to some of our key players. Jan Farling went home after the first game, and JJ Smith was home. We've got a few injuries in the side, which definitely plays a role in this team.
So even though Namibia lost all the 4 matches, what positive side do you see from this tour?
Yeah, it's tough to see. It's good. Luan Lawrence at the top got 2 50s. He needs to kick on though. I thought Ruben, after he started the tour, he bowled well today, got a ODI fifer. Other than that, it's pretty tough to say. I think we showed some fight in the field, but unfortunately the batting, like I said earlier, let us down completely.
Can we say that for Namibia that was the worst tour ever?
Definitely. If you look at the results, we're a team that on tour normally, you lose your first game with the travelling, and then we bounce back after that. I was expecting that. Like I said, we saw some fight in the field. But I think there's a lot of inexperience in our batting lineup, especially with those guys missing. So that was clear to see. The guys didn't really know how to bat through an innings. And you need experience in your batting lineup for young guys to learn from. So hopefully, as a positive, they can learn from this tour. It was a tough tour. To lose 4 games in a row is never nice. But that's something they can put down in their bank, experience bank now, and hopefully they'll be better players after this.
Did you expect this going to happen when you came to Nepal?
No, to be honest, no.
So Namibia were 124 by 3 at the moment, and then the wicket fall continuously. So what's your take on today's batting?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I just looked at the dismissals before I came to the press conference, and if you're 100% honest, not one ball really. Not one bowler got a batsman out really. It was all soft dismissals. Guys chipping balls to covers, guys looking to square, on a flat wicket. So there's lots of learning in that for them. It all depends if they want to look at it and learn from it. I think that's the most important part. Or do you just want to sweep it under the carpet? Hopefully the guys are mature enough, and from a coaching point of view, we will certainly drive that for them to get better. Look at their mistakes, and that's the only way you learn.
From this point, where did you see in the point table?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Point table?
Where do you see yourself in the point table
after finishing this series?
Yeah, I think we're still number 3. I haven't looked yet, but it's obviously a challenge to stay there. I think we have to win 1 or 2, like I said earlier, but hopefully top 4.
You came from South Africa. How do you see overall association, especially Nepali cricket?
Very surprised. I really enjoyed the tour. If you take the results out of the equation, very impressed with the country, very impressed with the cricket side. They play well in their own conditions. And I see, there's obviously a great future for Nepali cricket. With so many guys just walking around the boundary and chatting to some of the young boys in the academies. Now they're all so keen to play cricket for Nepal one day, and that's what you want, with your younger players. There's a real drive and will to play cricket, and it's been an enjoyable experience.
So how do you feel the atmosphere over here, the crowd and the supporters?
probably the best that I've experienced with associate cricket. You don't often get crowds like that. I think, if I would guess, it's probably between 10 and 15,000 people. And the nice thing about that was that they appreciated good cricket. You know, when we scored runs or someone got 100, they clapped for us as well. It wasn't like just one-sided support. And it's a great experience for us and for the players to play against in front of crowds like that. So it's been terrific.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.